Welcome to another tarot and oracle review. Today I'm bringing you the wonderful author Denise Linn of the Nature Spirit, a 44 oracle deck. The publishing house is Hay House, and you always get these lovely boxes with Hay House, so you know it's genuine. A little bit of Denise Linn on the back, but you can go to her website. Within the box itself is a book, The Native Spirit, and a little bit about her on the back and also at the back, but mainly it's just a book to explain each of the cards, and you will get nothing to write home about. In the front is just a few of the spreads, 5 card, 3 card, no demonstration. Gives a good content review there, which is good. And the artist or designer is by Charles Strovic, if I remember correctly. Charles McStrovic, yeah. Oops. So that's the Native Spirit. Denise Linn has been to many kind of native institutions, families around the world, the Maoris in New Zealand, Buddhist kind of activities. And so yeah, go to her website to read more about her, but she's very in tune with culture and the earth. So I reckon the deck is really good to bring that back into a Western society where perhaps we don't even look at earth, we live in concrete. So if you are in tune with Native Americans and their way of life, then that's good, isn't it? So let's have a look. So the cardstock is lovely. It's got a lovely photograph on the back. The eagles are a great source of getting in touch with the higher realms and bringing it down. So obviously Native American Indians are very much into collecting the feathers that drop. They find them on the floor and use them. So yeah, it's great. So let's have a look at what's going on. Spirit of the Fire. So you can use these cards as, what does fire mean to you? Does it mean bonfire night? Does it mean family gathering round the fire? Does it mean a funeral? Does it mean food, hot food? Does it mean creativity and inspiration? There are so many meanings that you can pick up depending on where it's going to be in your reading or what you want to pick from your higher self to read for that day. So, Spirit of Fire, need that for growth. Nature Spirits, very important card. Beautiful design, really soft yin colours there, healing. Song of the Wild. What song are you hearing today to bring in a better life for you? And it shows a rainbow, so rainbows are always a sign of good hope, aren't they? Sacred Mountain. Mountains are revered throughout the lands for being sacred. They hold so much for different people. Mountains mean different things to different people, so it's an individual kind of thing, whether it's a challenge, whether it's a lying, sleeping dragon, or whatever it means to you. That's really good. So we have the ancient forest, a very good part of our earth, the breath of life. And of course you can't have Native American Indians without having a vision quest. Spirit Keeper of the South. Summer. Medicine bag, a very useful thing. You can relate this to the Fool card and what they put on their back about what is hindering or helping them still. But medicine bags are very useful. Freedom Horse. Wow, this means a lot to a lot of people because freedom means everything. Storyteller. What stories do we tell ourselves or other people when we're in a gathering, or just generally passing down information valuable from your ancestors. So that can mean quite a lot as well. Walking in beauty. So that sunset is just put so much colour back into the earth. So that fire of the beginning is a fire that goes to the opposite side of the earth. Owl medicine. Wow. So psychic abilities perhaps, or the wisdom. Trickster. Oh, they get such a bad name, coyotes and wolves and all sorts of things. Ay. But that's a trickster. Dream traveller. Wow. Reminds me very much of Croatia and all those beautiful waterfalls. Spirit of earth. We're all spirits of earth, so honouring where we live is our home, and that's what a lot of the Native American Indians used to believe in. Because if you don't honour who you are and your earth, what's going on? Gathering your tribe. Who's within your little social gathering? Is it your family? Is it the people that you have an affinity with? Spirit of the air. We all need to breathe, don't we? A tribal spirit dancer. So they've put these birds in because birds, when they flock together, does some amazing patterns. It's really beautiful to watch. Very mesmerising. Answering the call. Answering the call is so important. In fact, she uses that in another oracle deck that I have done. Answering the call. So when you get a little insight, oh, I think I'll do this. It's a little tiny wee seed, and do you act on it or do you ignore it? The peace pipe, or the talking stick. Peace pipe. Drugs. Spirit keeper of the West, a very important card to learn to let go of certain aspects within our life. The warrior of the heart. A polar bear. Wow. The great mystery. So, elder. Yeah, the Native Americans really did respect their elders. It is very important to do so, as long as they're teaching the right teachings. Each generation needs to kind of stand up and go, well, is that outdated? Offerings. Smudging ceremony. Circle of life. So you notice a lot of cultures do those circles. No beginning, no ending. Grandfather sky. Very royal. Ancestors. Without them we wouldn't be here. And the sweat lodge, getting rid of those toxins, is important. Tracker. I used to watch the cowboy and Indian films and I always used to be amazed by the tracker. Finding things, that used to amaze me more than anything. The thunder drum. Spirit keeper of the north. Winter. Grandmother earth. Oh. Medicine woman or medicine man. Shapeshifter. So shape-shifting is important for the culture. Eagle medicine. And we have prayer feather. So it's a lot like things floating off, sending them off to spirit. And then you have your talking stick. You can only talk when you have a stick. Flowing river. So 44 cards, not exactly one a week, but you can use them daily. Spirit of the water. And the last one today is the Spirit Keeper of the East. So there you have it, a lovely deck, I believe, in getting in tune with the simpler things in life. And it's about being simple that creates an expansion. If we don't look at the small, we can't go into the big, and vice versa. So it is all intermingled. And so, say for instance you pulled out the talking stick, maybe you need more communication. If you needed the peace pipe, maybe you needed to make peace with yourself or someone else. So the directions are very much like summer, winter, autumn and spring, so those have connotations as well. So hopefully you can use them. I know they're very simple, but it's the simplicity in life that has the bigger picture. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you invest in a Denise Lynn pack at some stage. Thank you, and do take care.